Let's take a look at some stocks. A lot of crypto stocks moving today, crypto related. So I'm going to start with some of the bigger losers in my uh, momentum stocks watch list here with ZOM, and ZOM has fallen to $1, which was my predicted price target based on this support area right here. Once we broke down out of the cloud, now we have downtrending pressure. This area, this flat area of the cloud will be strong resistance now, this $1.50 level. So this $1 level really doesn't look that strong. This thing has just been up. The uptrend was so fast that I really don't see a lot of good support. It's probably going to take some sort of news or maybe earnings release or something to turn this around. But if $1 level doesn't hold, I see this thing going down to 40 cents, 50 cents. Okay. RAIL, Freight Car America. This thing has been on a tear. Big volume, quite big green candles, due for a pullback. So this is pulling back. Let's look at a long term. Where's this thing coming from? Yeah, this looks like just a big oversold bounce to me. I'd be pretty leery about getting in on this. I'm not sure what the catalyst for this stock is, but I think it's pretty risky messing around with charts that look like that. So if you want to trade this, it looks like the down near the 100 moving average has been a good place for this to bounce. If that holds. RCON, Recon Technology, this thing's been on a tear. Looks like we're losing momentum. We have a big bearish engulfing candle here, a pin bar, and we're trading below the Tinkinson line now. Tinkinson's curving down. Looks like we may get a TK cross going down, but this stock does that quite a bit from looking at the chart here. So I think it's just due for a pullback. This was a nice run right here. If you caught that, consider yourself fortunate. SOS, this thing's still getting beat up pretty good. Looks like it's been trying to find some support where I have the green line here at about 450. So we'll see if that holds. We have some downtrending momentum now with our Tinkinson line and price trading below the Tinkinson there. CHPT, ChargePoint. It's a good example of how our downtrending Ichimoku cloud offers resistance to the price here. This thing took a pretty good rally up near the cloud here, and now we're back to trending down. So it's pretty risky taking long positions until we get back above the cloud and confirmed uptrend. Of course, by then you've missed out, but you've missed out on a potential bottom. But picking bottoms is pretty risky. MWK, this thing was on quite a tear. We had a TK cross trending below the Tinkinson here. Tried to get above it, tested Kijinsen and failed. So this is in a confirmed downtrend now. We've broken below the cloud. We've got a bearish twist. So I would not be looking for long positions in this right now. Fuel cell, this has been selling off pretty hard. This is one of those that when I look at a long-term chart, I foresee this potentially going way down. This could go back down to $2 or $3 range easily. Just depends on market sentiment. But, I think a lot of these EV stocks are just way overhyped, and the charts are beginning to reflect that. Plug Power, still momentum down. We're at the 200 moving average. Might see a reaction there. Just another one looking at the long-term trend, that this could go down for a long ways for a long time. This could go back down near $10. Gevo, I had hopes for this because it didn't just fall out of the sky like so many other clean energy stocks that we traded inside the cloud. But now we've broken below the cloud, or we're getting a TK cross going down. This could be considered a support area. See these pin bars here, and then we have a pin bar today. So we could see a bit of a pullback up near the top or middle of this range that we've been trading in here. So these 3 pin bars, and then we have a pin bar today, is kind of interesting. Oh, down another 3% after hours to 702 now. Let's see, 702. Okay, so that is reflecting the after hours price. Nope, that's 726. Okay, 702 is not too much further down. I haven't looked at GameStop in a while. That's pretty much done, it looks like. We have trading below the Tinkinson here, so we're going to could start seeing some downtrending momentum in that. Snapchat, how's that doing? Kind of consolidating. We're kind of stuck right here. We broke above the cloud, or tried to, and now we're just kind of sitting here. We have this head and shoulders pattern here, and we're kind of testing that area right now. CCIV, not too much going on here. Could be trying to form a consolidation base here, where I have the green line here at about $21. We'll see what happens with the Tinkinson here. The Tinkinson's starting to curve up a little bit, but price is below it, so I'd like to see price back on top of Tinkinson and a TK cross with the Kijunsen line here to think about being bullish on that. GNUS looks like it's failing to hold this trend line that I drew. This could be a support area here where these long pin bars we have here, and then we have a little pin bar today. This could be a support area at $1.60 here. DraftKings. Looks like I could bring my trend line down a little bit. We're actually trading a little bit below that trend line. So this could be a tradable pullback here. We pulled back right to this 100 moving average and the bottom of the cloud here. We have had a TK cross going down. And I don't see... we had a TK cross way back here. Yeah, that's interesting. This This could see some more downtrending pressure here. I'd want to see a decent move. See this thing pull out of here. Let's see what the news is. No, nothing amazing. Let's see. AMC. Looks like this is going to start seeing some downtrending momentum here. We're trading below the Tinkinson line here. Today was just kind of a little bit of oversold bounce. We may pull back up to around $9 or so and then continue down. I think that's pretty well done. BLOK looks like this may be threatening to pull in a triple top here. NEO up 3.6% today. Looks like this is trying to find some support here. This is a support area I pointed out a few weeks ago. We bounced there again here. Sundial still in a momentum downtrend. This could be a support area here. We've got this flat Keteson line here and some pin bars over here, pin bar here. This could be trying to find some support here. I actually took a speculative swing trade on this based on this reversal or this pin bar right here. And we went to the top of the cloud here and failed. And now we've got another pin bar right here. Looks like maybe buyers are stepping around this 90-cent range. Tilray up 6.5% today. Okay, it's a 30-minute chart. Looks like we're just oversold on Tilray. This may continue back down here. Let's see. See if we have a support area of interest. And a little bit, this area right here can offer some support. It was pretty much the first consolidation area after the big push up. We had this consolidation area. So it's possible these pod stocks could be trying to find a little support and do something here. Tesla up 8.6% today. I think this is because it's got some ties to crypto. Nice big green bullish candle. We're up above the cloud. 760 is a resistance area that I'd drawn when we fell below the cloud here and really picked up some selling momentum. And now we're testing that right now. So it'll be interesting to see if we get some follow through tomorrow. I'm suspecting this may pull back a bit and then ultimately test it again. PLTR, nice bullish candle today. Looks like we're starting to get a TK cross right here. But we've got some downtrending resistance, downtrending 50 moving average, a cloud. I like this consolidation base here. Price has been bouncing from this area. It doesn't seem to want to go lower than about 21. So I'm long this one too. I picked it up down here near 21, 22. Based on this consolidation base, I'm looking for that to hold. RBLX, big bullish candle today. Roblox. Not enough chart history to really use any technicals, but we're staying above the Tinkinson line here. Canon Incorporated, CAN. This is looking bearish. We had a huge bearish engulfing candle yesterday, and then today we came up and tested this bottom area of the cloud here. Here's our downtrending Tinkinson, so we're just a little oversold down here. Tried to come up and test that today. RIOT, Riot Blockchain. This is looks like it may be trying to break out of this flag pattern here. And we've got a TK cross, price above Tinkinson. This could see a move for, go up and test these areas here at least. About $65, $66 right in here. MSTR, I was just looking at this yesterday, thinking about buying it based on this TK cross right here. But then we have the cloud. We have the cloud here, but we've closed above the cloud. I'd like to see confirmation of that with another green candle above the cloud. And then maybe a pullback to the Tinkinson here. Now, I kind of hate to jump into that one right now, but if gambling is your thing, then this stock is just up an awful lot. Came from down here at $100, and now it's an $850 stock. Just since, what, October of 2020. See if there's anything interesting going on in some of these blue chips. Apple's been moving lately. What's up with Apple? We're above the cloud, TK cross. Go up and test the top of this range here. Looking at the long term, it still looks overextended, but stocks can stay overextended or even develop a new trend line. AMD's been looking oversold. This could be interesting, but this trend is pretty steep. We've had this big push up here and then consolidation. So we've kind of got this consolidation base going on right here at about $75. And right now we're at 80. So AMD could be a little bit interesting. Looking at a 10-year chart, we have this really steep rising trend. And right here we're testing it right now. We're reacting to that trend line right now. We'll see if it can hold. Curious what the fundamentals. What's it trading for? Forward PE is 42. PE normalized 39. Price to projected sales 7.4. Earnings growth year on year 605%. Wow. So this is interesting. This could be an opportunity here to pick up some more in AMD. It's a stock that I hold. I like Intuitive Surgical. We're trying to break out here. I like to get these things before they break out, but it's a good long-term hold. Let's see what Costco's been doing. Still in rally mode. breaking above the cloud, staying above Dickinson line. I recommend it. I actually bought a little bit more of this a while back when I saw this pullback here. Short-term periods of temporary weakness or buy opportunities in something like Costco that has just a really nice looking rising trend line over a long period of time. Generac, I actually stepped back from this, thinking about getting back in it. And I took my profits on this. This is my biggest winner, and I think it's just up. The trend, I think, is too steep. So I didn't want to get greedy and have this thing pull way back on me. It's been a really great stock. So we've gone from, let's see, well, this is 2 years, 3 years. So in 2 years, we've gone from $50 stock to 350 is where it topped out. Home Depot has been rallying. Wow, look at that. I had this consolidation area here, and we broke out of it. And that looks like the moon to me. So not a real big momentum winner. So but it's just good long-term buy and hold stock. 10-year chart. Yeah. So see, this consolidation was just a little blip and a nice long uptrend. And we reacted to that long-term trend line right here. Visa, not a whole lot going on here. It's another one of my long-term buy and hold. Walmart. This is reacted to a long-term rising trend line here. And pulling back up a bit. Not a real exciting stock, but Disney had a nice breakout from consolidation area. We were having trouble getting above here, and once we did, it just went on a big run. It looks a little overextended now. Looking at the longer term, yeah, I think we're a little overextended here. It's a good stock though. Great company. Facebook, another one of those breakouts from a consolidation wedge. It's looking a little bit tired here. May pull back a little bit. I like to look at the trend line. This was a good opportunity right in here, wasn't it? Alibaba, I've been watching this support area and trend line in this. It looks like it's finally trying to do something. We had a good move up. I think that was yesterday. Still got a lot of wood to chew, get back above the cloud here and above these downtrending moving averages. So this could be interesting. Time will tell. Micron, nothing wrong with this trend. It's getting a little steep here. This could be due for a pullback. 10-year, yeah. Kind of in the middle of its rising channel here. Alright, I'm going to wrap it up for now.